how is finding meaning in life? Because you only have one life to live, according to atheists. You're going to die, and that's it.
Right.
So finding meaning in that life, as in going out and helping people, that's a meaning, that's a calling.
Yes.
You don't need God to tell you that.
Right.
So having that is, I don't understand how still finding meaning in life,
Right.
but not believing in God is hypocritical.
Okay. I respect you. You're an atheist who has decided my meaning in life is to help people. Good. But if you're going to be intellectually consistent, what you've got to admit is, just as easily, just as correctly, just as genuinely, I could go out and slaughter people and define that as the meaning of my life. One is not right, the other's not wrong, they're just different.
Right.
Okay, now I don't think you're willing to live that out, are you?
Slaughtering people? No.
No, but are you willing to live your life as if being Mother Teresa or being Adolf Hitler are both equally valid? They're just different.
Uh-huh.
Really?
One is considered by people to be evil and wrong. But, you know, that's considered by society. Hitler had followers who believed everything he said.
Yeah.
But that's their personal ideal, that's their personal belief, and they're allowed to believe that. We as society find that wrong, but we're not the ones who have to sit there and convince people of that. They're already convinced. They're going to go off and die for what they believe in, which is exactly what Christians do too. They went off and died for what they believed in and killed people for it. It's the same thing as what Hitler and the Nazis did. They went off and killed people and died for what they believed in.
And all I'm saying is, if you really believe there is no God, if you really believe morality is relative, then you have no basis of saying what Hitler did is evil.
No.
Instead, what you have to say is, Hitler did his thing, Mother Teresa does her thing. It's just different. It's like, do you prefer broccoli or corn? Do you prefer Hitler or Mother Teresa? It's all relative. It's all just a matter of personal preference. Now, can you live your life that way?
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Well, it would be like me trying to tell you that that the Crusades are wrong, because it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And everybody knows that they were wrong, but
No, everybody does not know that they were wrong.
exactly.
Everybody does not know that racism is wrong. Everybody does not know that murder is wrong. Everybody does not know that rape is wrong. Everybody does not know that date rape is wrong. Now, I'm standing here saying there's a value of justice that Nazi Germany violated. It's a value of justice that does not depend upon educated Americans. It's a value of justice that is very real. And you, through your conscience, can understand that value. And that's why when you see innocent children slaughtered, you don't say, well, that's one approach to life. No. Instead, you reel back with moral indignation saying the slaughter of innocent children is absolutely wrong. But that contradicts your belief. Because your belief tells you, no, the slaughter of innocent children is not absolutely wrong, it's relatively wrong. For me, it might be wrong, but for them, it's right. So? But you see, I stand with Dr. Martin Luther King, who says racism is absolutely wrong. Why? Because God created all human beings in his image, with an innate value in dignity. But you see, ma'am, if there's no God, we don't have an innate value in dignity. We're all cosmic accidents, and life is meaningless. So if I want to oppress one race because it helps turn the economic wheels of my culture, there's nothing absolutely wrong with that. It helps me get ahead economically. I don't think you can live that out.
I don't believe that, because I have been raised to think that that is wrong. That is how I've been raised, and that is what I've been taught by history and science. Because biologically, everybody is made the same. Nobody is better or worse. And science will explain that that is true.
Oh, no. If you're an atheist, what you're saying is, we have evolved. So obviously, some have evolved to a higher level than others.
Okay.
That's exactly what Hitler did. He took evolution and Darwinism to its logical conclusion.
That's what he believed.
Aryan race is superior to the Jewish race, to the African race. He asserted Aryan supremacy. Certainly, you would never tell the cannibal that what they're doing is wrong. You realize that what the cannibal is doing is not wrong in any objective sense. You just realize that you live in a culture that has a different opinion. So you would never tell a cannibal not to eat his neighbor.
I honestly cannot say that I wouldn't tell them that.
Thank you.
That is what I believe, is that it is wrong. But that's because of the society I was raised in. If I was raised in a cannibal society, I would believe that eating people is right.
You gotta be kidding me. You believe that eating people is wrong because you were raised in America?
Yes. If I was raised in a cannibal society, they would have taught you from a very young age that in order to survive, you would have to eat people.
So if you'd have been born in America at the time of the Dred Scott decision, you'd believe that black folk would be 3/5 the value of white folk?
Probably. Because that's what I was taught.
If what you say is correct, that there is no God, if we all are all simply accidents, one is not right, the other's not wrong, we're just different. And if you like broccoli or corn or human flesh to eat, it's all relative. It's all just a personal opinion. But if there is a God who created human beings with innate value, then cannibalism is absolutely evil.